Let's Chat.
We're getting into spring, we're getting into summer, which yes means we are getting into wedding season. So how do you get into wedding season, document it thoroughly, properly, beautifully, without breaking the bank? You go to our next guest, and this is Tiffany Greeson from Tiffany Greeson Photography. Tiffany, so good to meet you. Appreciate you coming in.
Thank you so much.
Getting into the wedding season, I know your calendar and your plate both extremely full. Tell me what makes, like you do, such distinctly beautiful and memorable wedding pictures.
So what sets my photography apart from what's typically trending in the industry right now is I started out on the other side of the camera a long time ago. I was in the modeling industry,
right,
which really sparked my interest in photography, and so it also sparked a love for editorial, classic, commercial type looks, and so that's reflected in what I put out for my clients today. So what sets my photography apart is it's very classic, very crisp, very clean, so it's very timeless, and I don't use presets, I don't use filters, and I hand edit every photo.
You have that really intimate, personal connection with your clients.
I absolutely do. That's one thing that they love about working with me.
How do you get that?
Well, I mean, really building rapport. I have conversations with my clients so that I get to know them on a personal basis, and really I kind of form a friendship with each client that I meet. I've been doing this for a long time, and some of my best friends and closest associates now I met actually through my photography.
It seems like over the past 10, 20 years, the options for wedding venues has changed so much, which means styles of photography have to change and adapt as well. Used to be most people got married in a conventional church. Now we're seeing weddings in barns, in fields, in restaurants, in bars, tons of different places. How do you adapt your style to going to each different location?
Right, so the great thing about my style really is that it's adaptable. I, as an artist, like and appreciate all different types of styles, but given the fact that, you know, I shoot true to color in a clean commercial type of a style, and also, I mean, I'm an artist at heart,
right,
so I look at every single venue as a new opportunity to create new art to add to my portfolio. And so, yeah, I would just say that my style in general, and the fact that I'm a professional, it makes me adaptable. You know, in my experience, right, you know, when you have experience, you're able to walk into different areas and just kind of look and, you know, see the photos.
And I'm assuming you have different packages that are available for weddings?
I do.
But you're not exclusively limited to weddings. You will shoot just about anything, right?
Absolutely.
Tell me a story maybe that shows about your passion, your dedication to what you do.
Right. So the story that I like to tell that illustrates my level of professionalism and dedication to my clients is, it's kind of an odd story, but I was 7 months pregnant and I actually went into labor at a wedding. And so what happened was I was shooting the pre-ceremony photos and I was riding along in a golf cart and I slipped and fell out of the golf cart, ruptured my pelvis, and my water broke.
Oh no.
Subsequently, I went into labor, began contractions, but I shot for 3 hours in labor until I finished my obligation for that wedding. Then I left and immediately went to the hospital. The reason I like to tell that story is because people will say, what happens if you're sick on my wedding day? And I don't really know how to answer that question,
sure,
because I've shot in labor, I've shot, you know, sick with the flu, you know, stomach cramps. I mean, because weddings take priority. You know, it's really unlike anything else, and as a wedding photographer, you really have to have that little level of dedication and put your clients above yourself.
You do what you do, and you're excellent at it. Just some of the pictures you have seen here, just a little scratch on the surface, and of course, I'm sure you'll be happy to share samples of your work with folks who are thinking about getting thinking about tying the knot, or just want to celebrate and document a very special occasion. Tiffany Greeson, very nice to meet you. Get in touch with Tiffany, see examples of her work. It is TiffanyGreesonPhotography.com. TiffanyGreesonPhotography.com. You can find her all over social media or email her at TiffanyGreesonPhotography@gmail.com. I think you ought to bring your camera, come down here and shoot behind the scenes stuff of us.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, anytime. We'd love to have you. Tiffany, great to meet you. Stick around. We were talking about Ruby Sunshine coming up in the big Easter egg hunt.